That girl done called about 3 times asking what this shit is. I come back to the house in a minute, man. Don't pay the neighbors no goddamn mind. Yeah. What you talking about, nigga? Yeah, I got this kind of shit. All that shit going for a different price, though. I bet. I can't talk too much. She said, damn, what is this flavor? I got the flavors, this shit loud. You got neighbors, they like the flavors. This shit smoke, it's like the 80s, it's jumping like coke. She said, Kush, it make a float. Better these ranks, we gon' have to rock the boat, man.
Yo, what's happening, everyone? Y'all know what it is. It's that Monday Night Raw review. But where everybody at? Is everybody folks you want to know? I know damn well everything left. Okay, all right, there we go.
No, we here.
Okay.
Boss gotta get it together.
Yeah, boss man, get that together, bro. Anyways, what's happening, y'all? What's happening? It's great to see you guys. This is the Monday Night Raw review. Y'all already know what it is for the MCW podcast. Interesting show tonight. Mainly the first segment that we're gonna get into, but overall, I'll probably give Raw about 3.5, close to a 4. But it's one thing that kind of got me off that 4. So with that being said, what happened to Mo? He gone? No, sir. Oh, it's different. And there we go. It's boss in the fault. It ain't none of y'all fault. Okay, but cool. Anyways, like I said, I give about 3.5 for 1 to 5 stars. What about you, Taylor? What you get Raw tonight?
You know what? I don't really want to rate it on a scale of 1 to 5 stars. I'm gonna look at it in comparison to SmackDown this past Friday, and if I'm comparing it to that, it was a damn good show. So I like it.
By the way, it's great to have everyone in the building tonight. We got Kayla K-Fab, we got Miss Mo, we got Famous B. It's great to see all of you guys. It's gonna be a jam-packed episode. Mo, would you give Night a 1 to 5 star rate?
Yeah, if I go through 5, I give it about a 3. I'm gonna stick with my usual 3.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Mr. Famous, can you tell us something?
4 out of 5, baby. And listen, we got some stuff to talk about. And if you guys didn't realize how good this show was, it's about to be fire. What I'm about to say, you better all be ready for my piece. It's going down. Let's go. I'm ready. You get it.
We always ready for you, Famous. The world ain't ready for you. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, yes, we are here tonight, guys. Like I said, it was a very decent show. Let's go ahead and get into it. First thing off the bat, CM Punk. CM Punk came in with heat tonight. So he said a bunch of things. He pretty much had a pipe bomb number 2. In my opinion, with the current state of WWE and everything around it, TKO is all that. He pretty much said what everybody was saying. And he even incorporated some things outside of WWE and brought in. So I like the promo a lot. I think everything he said needs to be said. He talked about The Rock, what he said about Pat McAfee, everything. He hit on everything that needs to be said. I'll let you guys go as far as a whole lot of time before tonight, so we got to get it done. But I love this part. This was the best 2026 promo. Period. By far, so far, top 1, number 1 so far. Ms. Kelly, can you give us your opinion on this promo?
Bro, this was the promo. I've been waiting for something like this since Roman chose Punk as his opponent for Mania. Not to say that the past couple of weeks that the feud itself pulled down or anything, but it just felt kind of stagnant in my opinion. It started off strong, and then of course it heated up when Punk said what he said about Roman's father. But then I think it just got in this space where it was too much focus on the bloodline and Roman's cousins and them being involved when it should have just been about Punk and Roman and the history between the two. Not to go off on a tangent, but kind of like with Cody and Randy, there's already history and a story there. You don't have to add anything else. So I feel like this promo, man, he cooked. Roman's gotta come with something next week, because it just made me more excited for the match, which is of course what it was supposed to do. And then with him piggybacking off of what's going on SmackDown with Cody and Randy and Pat McAfee, mainly Pat McAfee. And I don't know if it's creative the way swing everything and make it seem like it's, everything is kind of involved with one another, or TKO and the creative are really butting heads. Either way, it was very entertaining, and Punk said exactly what needed to be said. So I enjoyed it. So my stance hasn't changed. I'm still going pro Roman for this match, but I won't be as salty if Phil happens to retain at WrestleMania.
So what's up, bro? My brother saying what's to us. Thanks for joining the show. Yes, it's very excited this most. What's up? What's on your mind about the promo?
I have to agree. Y'all know I'm a Roman fan through and through, down and out. So of course, but I mean, he cooked that man. He read that man too. Phil, it was one of the ones that was definitely needed. Like we said, I was already excited for the match, but this just added more excitement to it. And it really shows, like CM Punk, like it shows like he might be a little ticked off. I think it adds to the whole fire, like y'all said, with what's going on with TKO and Pat McAfee and how the people are bumping heads. It really just kind of show that maybe, people aren't too happy with how WWE is going and what direction they might want it to go in. I thought it was kind of funny how he mentioned the ticket prices, talking about, you want Randy because you think Randy can sell the tickets, will lower the prices. I said, that's a heavy hitter thing to say. And I just like that it was different. He tried to stay away from the bloodline and talking about the Samoans, but he still brought it back a little bit. He brings his age into it, how, he might be older, but that doesn't stop anything. I keep track of how many times they keep mentioning The Rock, because it's like twice. So it's like, makes you feel like we got to see the man, because he can't talk. It's almost like Beetlejuice. You say his name 3 times and he's going to appear. But I agree. Punk cooked with this one. He really ate down tonight, and it added a lot of excitement. Roman should be in the building next week, so it's like you gotta come hard after that. He can't do no lackluster, no slow motion to the ring. So it just adds to that excitement. So I'm ready to see what Roman says next week and what happens. But Punk, I will give him his credit. He that was a hell of a way to open up the show.
Absolutely. Ladies, and Ray Rock. Here we go. You're going to get story time with Famous Pete, because he's going to bring it. The theory remains the same. If it doesn't make dollars, it don't make sense. What we are experiencing and witnessing is stuff that's getting personal every single week, taking us to their match at WrestleMania. I love it. I love the way Punk brought in The Rock. I love the fact that he said, hey, I got a receipt waiting for you, Pat McAfee. Look it. That's what it's about. If that's not what we're looking for and what we're supposed to see, we're missing out on something. So CM Punk, he got the crowd into it. He did his thing. He's attacking Roman. He's attacking The Rock. He's attacking the whole family. He's attacking Pat McAfee. He's hungry. He's fired up. He's ready. I want to see that same intensity in Roman Reigns when he comes and cuts his promo. He's got to bring it, and he's got to bring it hard, like Mo was saying. Got to bring it. And K5 was saying, bring the heat. Give it to us. Listen, make it better than it already is. Because when you two start getting in the ring, it's on like Donkey Kong, and y'all better beat the hell out of each other, because that's what pro wrestling fans want. That's what we want. I can't wait for this. I'm super excited. I'm ready to go. Congratulations, CM Punk. It was your night tonight. But Roman, you better bring it next week. That's all I got to say. Absolutely. You guys both said real true things. Like 100%. I agree with all y'all. everything, like I said, everything he said needs to be said. Ticket prices, what Pat McAfee getting involved, TKO to The Rock. When he said The Rock, at least he's a Hollywood superstar, and he said, "Oh, hold on, he was a Hollywood superstar." Ain't no way The Rock ain't gonna pop up. He gotta pop up, promo, Instagram, show up around WrestleMania. He got to do something at this point. And now, bringing up The Rock and TKO makes me further think The Rock's gonna pop up. Now, what I don't hope is that they're gonna try to follow that same formula that they tried to follow up with Travis Scott and John Cena, because it's kind of looking like they may try that. You know, if The Rock do pop up, be like, "Hey, Randy, I've been controlling Randy and Pat the whole time," type of thing. And don't get me wrong, as much as I want to see The Rock get involved, I don't want it to be like that. That would be fantastic. Like I said, other than that, great promo, amazing promo. I don't have to get involved. I really think he should be doing interviews and more TV and music and movies as well. But like you said, he kind of unpredictable. He told Roman you ate dog shit for old weird old man. You know, he's pumpkin. So he get on one of these interviews saying some shit like that. He was like, yeah, gonna get out spot. But loved it. Let's get on to the part tackle that later on again if y'all want to. Now let's go ahead and move to the next subject. Next thing. So we had kind of like a small little backstage scene. I so Speed look for Danhausen. For anyone who doesn't know, Danhausen supposedly cursed I So Speed, and I So Speed has been eaten and up. When I say kayfabe, I So Speed has been doing what y'all watch anywhere else. Like on his stream, any videos he's done, he's been going through this curse and really playing it out. This is some of the best kayfabe I've seen in a long time from anybody. And he's not even an official wrestler. But if y'all watch ball, I can wrestle. Randy was saying them good. I So Speed can really wrestle. So with that being said, he was looking for Danhausen to try to get this curse off of. He got the talking. It really didn't go nowhere. He ran to the Division. And tonight, Division, not Division, I'm sorry. Austin Theory had a match against LA Knight because of anything that happened to the whole group late. And also with the Usos as well. So with that being said, they have their matchup. Austin Theory versus LA Knight. Decent match. Not one of the best ever, but it wasn't a terrible match. I was pretty much entertained. They got I So Speed involved again. He accidentally hit LA Knight. LA Knight got distracted going for him. And as Speed tried to run away, the Usos came out. My ass, they went back to the Usos music. Thank fucking God, because that shit last week was terrible. But they went back to the Usos music. And they came out, saw Speed, and they pretty much caused a distraction when LA Knight got back in the ring for Austin Theory to roll him up and get 1, 2, 3 times. Now, I'm going to say this for they don't fuck with LA Knight. There ain't no way Austin Theory, who ain't had no wins in a long time other than what he got with the business, to roll up one of the hottest superstars on your brand in LA Knight. Just roll a victory. Just let them go. Just let them go. Something. This is torture. I hope they do something for him after WrestleMania, but I really don't think they are. Now, with that being said, I don't know. They made it official. This time it's going to be the Usos and LA Knight versus I So Speed and the Division, which I kind of predicted that last. That being said, I don't know how the match is going to go. I'm not really too excited about it. I probably would have been more excited for LA Knight versus Speed without them getting involved with everybody. But with that being said, Famous, can you give us your opinion on this one first?
So, again, I'm going to make this short and sweet. I know that they had to at some point involve LA Knight in WrestleMania. It was clear. With the Usos losing the tag team titles, LA Knight and the Usos having a problem with Division. I get it. Okay, fine. They have a match at Mania, but why wasn't LA Knight put in that ladder match at the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania? That's the question I want to know. Is he not good enough to be a part of that ladder match? As if he really should be caring about being involved with Austin Theory and Logan Paul. That should be the Usos. LA Knight should be in that ladder match. I just don't understand what the creative team is thinking and how they're creating storylines. LA Knight has no business being involved in that other than the Usos, Austin Theory, and Logan Paul are the tag team champions, and possibly maybe having a rematch for those titles. And LA Knight in that ladder match. I clearly don't understand it. Yes, it was a good match. It was what it was. But at the same time, I don't understand what they're doing with LA Knight. And frankly, it's becoming sadder and sadder every week. So, yeah, I'll turn it over to who's ever next.
It's false. Think about it.
I have to agree. I feel like I know that's what you said last week. You had made a good point. You had called it that. That's what the direction they were going to go in, the Usos and LA Knight versus the Vision and Austin and Logan with Speed, which we could see it coming from a mile away, and it happens. I personally just rather would have had maybe they just do something else with Speed. Maybe Speed and LA Knight do their own thing, or definitely just give us the Vision. I agree. I don't see why LA Knight is not in the ladder match. I think that would have been more suited with him. It's kind of like they're sticking him on the tail end of somebody else's battle and fight. Like, okay, we get it. The Vision took you out those months ago. You came back, and you have just been plotting on revenge ever since. Tonight's match, it was pretty lackluster. Like you said, to have LA Knight. First of all, he was outside the ring for how long? By the time Speed slipped in and then he ran out trying to chase after him, they were outside that ring for a minute before he got back in. And then to lose off a roll-up, I agree, was kind of like, come on now. And it just added more fuel to the, okay, this is what we're going to set up and build for. But I do agree, Speed is playing his kayfabe extremely well. He is into the whole curse. LA Knight showing up at his house. So Speed is definitely taking his role seriously. It's just, was this necessarily something we needed to do for Mania? Probably not, but they just want that star-studded aspect. And I agree, it's almost like just a joke to LA Knight. The whole match is honestly kind of like, it's like they just needed something to do, kind of just give, okay, you want to go to Mania, so here y'all go. I think it's definitely time for LA Knight break off from the Vision, go fight a different battle.
So reportedly, when he was on SmackDown, I think it was somebody who he said, y'all need to get me away from this person, LA Knight, because they kept on putting him in the same, I think it was Solo or it was somebody who they kept on putting him in the same match over with, or like in that same thing, like the whole time he was there, and he was like, y'all need to get me away from him. Like, there's no point in me keep on doing this. Supposedly that's one of the reasons why he's on Raw. Now they're doing the same thing with the Vision. I can see him complaining again. Like, what the fuck are we doing? It served him no purpose, none. It don't elevate him. It don't elevate the Vision really because of how how much they haven't capitalized on LA Knight's popularity. I don't know. I don't see a point of it no more. Like, get him away from the Vision and, like you said, have him go for the Intercontinental title. Finally, put him in the main event scene. Have him go for the title at least. He can lose the match a few times, but go for it. Have him in there. He's too popular not to. Miss Kayla, tell him what you think.
The 6-man tag for Mania was definitely predictable. So I saw that coming. I've enjoyed. I don't watch much of IShowSpeed outside of the context in which he's in, just because that's just not my area of interest. But I think he's done a really great job in this story, considering what it is. And there's a big discussion about celebrity involvement with WrestleMania and how it's getting a bit excessive. But in this context, I think if you're going to use a celebrity at Mania, use them in this way, and especially if it's going to cater to the WWE audience in their world. So him being a streamer, him doing the kayfabe things, LA Knight breaking into his house, throwing him into the his setup. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
As far as LA Knight specifically, I did not watch this most recent season of WWE Unreal, but I did see the clip, or at least photos of that scene where Triple H kind of goes in on him, which that made me feel kind of bad for LA Knight. I'm not even the biggest LA Knight fan. I like him on the mic, but outside of that, it's, it is what it is with him. But I feel like that's partially because of how he's booked and how he's used. He's clearly over. The crowd loves him. That hasn't changed in the past few years. So why he's kind of stuck in this space is beyond me. I don't see why he isn't in the world title picture. And as much as I would like to see that change post-Mania, if Roman ends up being the one that's the world heavyweight champion after this, I don't really see that being the case. But I don't know. I do want better for LA Knight. I want better for the Usos too. I really want a Jey Uso heel turn. I'm hoping that this match will be one of the plot devices that will lead to that, because I mean, you're taking Jey out of a main event situation and putting him in something that's kind of mid-card-ish, in my opinion. But I don't know. Hopefully we'll see where things land after Mania with everyone. But I mean, I think the match will be fun, so I do look forward to it.
Right. I think the thing about Jey Uso is the fact that there's two things I think that was his problem. He's not good at interviews outside of WWE, so it's hard to make you the face of the company when you're just not good at it at all. I mean, we know if CM Punk may lay some pipe bombs, but at least he's good at it. Like, if he got to come up with something off the top of his head, he could do that. You know what I mean? Jey Uso, he probably gonna be drunk during the interview, and that is a problem. It's fun. It's funny to watch. He's gonna get clips. He's gonna get views. It is, hey, for us, we fuck with it. But for a professional company like WWE, who's involved with TKO, who's involved with ESPN, who ESPN is involved with Disney, they have to keep it kind of clean. So that's probably Jey Uso. Also, he's very, very badly. I'm not gonna say badly. He can seem like he's out of shape at times. That's why some of his moves aren't as crisp, especially the spear. He always does a spear around the end of the match, and he's gassed by then. Me personally, as a wrestler, I know some of the moves that we do. If you do them around the end of the match instead of the beginning, they can look bad. So I think those are the main two things about Jey. Now, ISO Speed, like I said, I love what he's doing. As far as all the celebrities involved, he's probably done the best work. And no offense to any of them, they're just getting involved, because they like wrestling. And I can appreciate that. If I was a celebrity outside of wrestling, I'd probably tell WWE, hey, let me get involved too. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be mad at them. But I can't be mad at how they're placed. Because we don't need Jey in the Randy Orton and Cody thing. We don't need Pat McAfee in the Randy and Cody thing. I'm not mad at Lil Yachty being there for Trick, because they're friends or whatnot, but to be technical about it, we don't need him in the Sammy and Trick Williams thing. Like, those things are all right themselves. We don't need the celebrities. And I think that's what everybody's mad with, because there's so many great wrestlers who don't have that time. Hell, ISO Speed's getting a WrestleMania debut before Solo Sikoa. That's another thing. I get very irritated thinking about the fact that Solo Sikoa been on the main roster for 4 years now and don't have a WrestleMania match, and he's cooking with everything they give him, despite not having nothing real, despite the Y6 being dog shit. Let's get that out the way. They're not Uncle Howdy. I mean, they're not Bray Wyatt. They're just not. Unfortunately, it's hard to, like I said, express how unfulfilling certain things have been for certain people. I'm not gonna spend all day on this. I'm trying to move on, but it's very irritating, because the celebrities, I can see why they're needed. They're needed every year, but how you're using them matters, and I think they're not using them right. That's my opinion. But we can move on, guys. My bad for that little soliloquy. All right, so the next thing that we got on the agenda, we got we had something. This is what really pissed me off tonight. this is what pissed me off because I was extremely looking forward to this shit, right? JD versus Finn Balor. JD comes out, right? He comes out first, all right, cool. Then Finn comes out with his whole entrance. You know, he's space now. Everybody's doing the thing with him. Before he get in the match, Dominic attack him, right? I'm not mad yet. I think a match still gonna go on, and you know they're gonna just have it where Finn's fighting back because he got hit from behind. The whole match didn't happen. Finn just ended up fighting 2-on-1 and getting put on his ass at the end of the fight. Bull fucking shit. I wondered did CM Punk go over on his time or something, and they had to like wrap it up because it just this made no fucking sense. You could have canceled any other match tonight. I mean, any of them, and they decided to cancel the match that probably would have been the best match of the night. JD and Finn Balor would have had a minimum 4-star match tonight. If you just let them cook, I guarantee minimum the worst they would have did was 4 stars. It probably would have been a 5-star match. And the fact that they didn't have it irritates the fuck out of me. Famous, you ain't went first yet, have you?
No, I already did. You can go to somebody else. Yeah.
So Mo, you go first this time. Tell me what you think about this.
I completely agree. I was excited to see that match, and I kind of had like on my TikTok when I do like my little predictions, I was like, Judgment Day, someone is gonna come out there and interfere. I just also did not think it would be while Finn was still trying to make his way down to the ring. The energy was great, the crowd was great, Finn looked great. To see him get blindsided by Dominic, and then the match is just honestly a 2-on-1 attack. I think it was kind of disappointing because I would have liked to see Finn versus JD. I think that could have just added more to the fuel and the hatred for like, you know, Finn and now the Judgment Day. Maybe Punk did go over his time because he was out there for a minute and he was moving around a lot. It seems like they might have tried to been like, hey, you need to wrap this up, and he wasn't going for it. But I do wish that was one they wouldn't have cut off because I think that would have been a great match. We're already setting up for Dominic and Finn. I do think, you know, we have to get the Finn and JD since Finn bought JD in and now he kind of like turned on him. I don't think that's something you can just brush over. Like in real life, you wouldn't brush over that. You would handle it and address it. So I hope they don't just, okay, we tried to do Finn and JD, it didn't work out, Dominic attacked, so let's just keep moving on with Dominic. I think that could have been really good to see. So I am kind of upset that we didn't get that actual match. And I don't see it happening, the two of them, probably till after Mania. In my road.
For sure. Kayla, your time. Go ahead and tell her what you think about this.
I actually, I think I was too caught up on Punk's promo to really even pay it too much attention. Like, of course, a match between Finn and JD would have been great, and it definitely would have been one of the best, if not the best match of the night. And the segment that they did as far as him getting attacked, they definitely could have done that post-match. But again, someone may have went over their time because the show also cut off like right at 10:30 tonight. It usually goes a little over, but they cut it pretty prompt. So something probably did go over his time. With 2 weeks left until Mania, it would have been nice to see Finn versus JD. That way we could have gotten some type of just a match to further build his feud with Dom before their match at Mania. But except because of Punk's promo, I really didn't pay it too much attention. But I'm excited that I'm hoping that we're gonna get Demon and Balor at Mania. So that's just what I'm gonna look forward to.
I would hope so too. I remember he said in an interview he don't want to have the character out too much, especially if he's gonna lose. He kind of expressed that because there's no point of bringing the guy out, the Demon out when he's gonna lose. So hey, we'll see. I want to see it too. Famous, can you tell us about your opinion on this?
I mean, the bottom line is I think Momo said it best. I think we all wanted to see this match happen tonight, unfortunately, because I think CM Punk was taking over and they were so drawn to the CM Punk promo. We didn't really get to see the match between Finn Balor and JD. Of course, we all wanted to see it. I think what would have happened is after the match, maybe Finn wins, or or maybe there's a disqualification, we would have probably saw Dirty Dom come down to the ring and then, all hell breaking loose. But yeah, we would have had a lot of high-flying action. Kind of disappointed, but I understand why. I think they wanted to give this to Punk, or maybe Punk was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to give the fans what they want. Here we go. And it's going to happen. Now, to the Finn Balor part, are we going to get to that? Because I got the answer if y'all want it. And I think y'all pretty well were very clear when he made the statement he made. So I don't know if I'm jumping the gun too quick, or I can tell you now. It's up to you guys, but I can tell you right now, we're getting a Demon Balor at WrestleMania. We're getting him. He's already said it already. He said, I'm going to come out with a different side of me you never saw before. We saw the little glimpses of the black on the red. He's coming out, you guys. We're getting the Demon Balor at Mania. It's official. Trust me when I tell you, it is official. And I called it. And I told everybody that the Demon Balor was coming at Mania against Dirty Dom. And I'm right. I called it. We getting him. We are getting the Demon Balor at WrestleMania. And I can't wait. Oh boy, I can't wait. That's all I got to say about that. Can't wait.
I think we're all excited about that. We ain't seen him in a while since he lost the Edge, which made no fucking sense. Why would y'all make him lose? Especially the Edge, who was old as hell at that time. But I'm happy. I'm happy that we're gonna see him. So yeah, shout out to my boy Finn, man. I hope they do him right this time. So with that being said, the next thing that we had on our agenda, we had a impromptu or some type of interview with Stephanie Valkyrie, Stephanie Velcro, however you say her name. I don't never say it right. Stephanie had an interview with Michael Cole. This got interrupted by Becky Lynch. Now, if you all have not been paying attention, Becky been cooking. Becky has been absolutely cooking. She said one of the things last.
You mean AJ?
You meant AJ Lee. You meant AJ Lee?
Stephanie.
My fault.
You said Stephanie.
I said, my fault. You right. Y'all right. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the interviews that Stephanie had, but this interview was AJ and Becky interrupted it. My fault. Thank y'all, man. That's why we're a team, man. I don't care what boss man say about y'all. Y'all all right. But AJ had an interview with Michael Cole, right? And it got interrupted by Becky. Now, Becky, like I've said, I keep on saying this, Becky is so great at what she does. She's making that Intercontinental title feel more important than the world titles. I'm gonna keep saying it because it does. It just feels more important because of the story that she brings and the fact that she used that title to elevate others. Now, right now, AJ Lee is the Intercontinental Champion, but let's be honest, her character is doing nothing. She has no character right now. Because back in the day, she was crazy, trying to move up in wrestling and all that. Now she is the veteran. I mean, all she is right now is CM Punk wife. And hey, nothing wrong with that. But outside of that, what is her character right now? I don't think it's any. Because she's not young and crazy and got to move up. She's up, in my opinion. And this interview kind of added a little bit more to their rivalry, but not too much, really. I think it's very interesting the fact that their opponents right now and their husbands actually hate each other. So I think that's a kind of fun little twist in that. So with that being said, Ms. Kelly, what do you think about this interview?
I enjoyed the interview. I would maybe even argue that I do think AJ has a character. I don't think it's as entertaining as Becky's, but I think AJ's character is more so the foundation of the women's division that we have, that Becky is saying that she's the reason for. Because to AJ's point, we wouldn't be where we are had she not broke those doors down first. So I think that's a very, I don't know, I guess for lack of a better phrasing, compelling story to tell, because in order for us to get here, AJ did have to come first and do what she did. I just wish this match had a stipulation, because if you're going to run it back, why just make it a singles match? Yeah, I want it to be either like a submission match or 2 out of 3 falls, something that has that just heightens the the excitement for it, because just running back a singles match that you did at Elimination Chamber, especially if AJ is going to retain, it just seems like it could be amped up a bit more. But I did like the promo or the interview. Michael Cole's always getting the short end of the stick of these interviews. It's kind of funny, but I did enjoy the interview, and I do look forward to the match. I just wish, again, there was a stipulation.
I feel you on that. Ms. Mo, can you tell us what you think about this interview?
I enjoyed this interview. I always get excited to see AJ. It's like watching your childhood come back on the screen, because I'm pretty sure the last time I saw AJ, I think I was still in high school, middle school, whatever. So to see her back, it just brings those, just like the nostalgia. And I think I agree, you know, her character is different. I would say she has one, but it's completely different from what she was. You know, she was that crazy psycho girl that would, you know, do all those wild antics, you know. Cena, Dolph came, we all seen it. And now she kind of they don't have her say it as much, but when she first came back, you know, she was doing that whole therapy works things. So it's almost like reformed, like this reformed crazy girl that kind of still has the crazy in her. She just doesn't let it out. So she tries to channel it differently. But she kind of shows that Becky could be the one to bring it out. And if Becky keeps pushing it, then maybe we would get that crazy AJ. I really did like this segment because Becky kind of opened that can of worms. Becky was the one who said, my daughter is at home. Oh, there you go. Becky was like, my daughter's at home skipping around to your song. She's the one, like, you went out there and said that. So, of course, now AJ is running back with it, but you don't like it. Well, you said it. I mean, if you tell me your daughter likes me more than she likes you, you're never going to hear the end of it. So that's exactly what AJ is doing. She's pulling a her on her, and I really like that. So I think she's cooking in a different way. She's not having to do the, you know, Becky's a screamer, a hollerer. AJ's really using her words and that calmness is getting to her. But I do agree. I wish maybe it was something more like a stipulation, not just, we've seen Becky and AJ. Someone asked, do you think she's going to tap her out? I said, well, probably, because that's kind of what AJ does. And then Becky might try to tap out as well. You know, you tapped me out, but I can tap you out. So, but I do agree. I think Becky is definitely adding a good push to that title and making it seem bigger than what it is.
Absolutely.
I agree. Poor Michael Cole is always getting bullied by somebody. Michael can never catch up.
That's been happening since he was doing interviews with The Rock. So, you know what I mean? That's just his thing. But yeah, I think a submission match would actually be there perfect. It'd be perfect for them, so they both have submission holds they can do, and it'd be like, I quit. I'm done with this. I'm about to move on to the next thing. And at WrestleMania, that would have been great. Famous, what do you think about this interview?
This is why me and Momo connect. Because everything that she said is absolutely correct. You want to bring fuel to the fire. What Becky's doing is pushing AJ Lee to that next level. That's exactly what you're supposed to do to get ready for your match. When she talked about her daughter, did you see the look on Becky's face? She's like, oh, hell no. Hell no. It's not going down like that. So that's exactly what you want to do. Becky's pulling AJ in, and then AJ fires back at Becky, and now you're seeing how a little bit personal it's going to get, which is why the match is going to be good. I love it. Momo brought up some great points. Man, we got it. We got a connection there because, again, you got to bring the fuel to the fire. And that's what Becky did. She brought fuel to AJ's fire, and then you saw AJ respond back and go, hold up, wait a minute. Isn't your daughter my fan? And then you saw Becky go, kicking stuff, throwing stuff. I'm telling you, what a way to start something that is going to happen at WrestleMania between these two. I love it. And who knows? Maybe AJ does go crazy. We'll know when we get to WrestleMania. But yeah, loved it. Loved it. Momo, that's why we connect so well. Loved it. Perfect. Everything you said was right. Excellent.
But so I just want to point out that I just realized I don't think Famous really fuck with us like that, because he ain't never called you KK. He ain't never called me Rock. But Momo get on here and now she Momo. Got a nickname already. That's what I'm talking about, famous boy. Hey. You ain't slick, man. I see what you're doing. I thought you loved us, man. It's all cool though. It's cool,
I love
Momo.
all you guys. I love all you guys. Hey, I love everybody. So we were just connecting and vibing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just came at that moment where she just got me in. And so, hey, I love everybody. Don't worry. I got love for everybody. I ain't leaving nobody out. Don't worry about it.
You know what, famous? The crazy thing about that is nobody thinks you're lying. Nobody thinks you're lying.
Yeah, exactly. You know that's true. You know that's true. You know that. Oh, you know that.
Hell yeah. Hey, y'all, let's go to the next thing. So the next thing on the agenda, we had was the match between Bayley and Lash Legend. I liked this match. This match was pretty dope. Now, of course, you all know this is implications for the match that's going to happen at WrestleMania between the Irresistible Forces, Bayley and Lyra, Charlotte, Alexa, and the Bella Twins. The Bella Twins were not there tonight because I think it's Nikki Bella that has an injury to her foot, so she really can't do much until WrestleMania actually hits. So with that being said, Bayley won this match because of the interference or the assistance of Lyra Valkyria. She actually pushed Legend or something. She did something to her while she was on the top rope and made it to where Bayley was able to get the pin, and then she held her feet down as well to help her get secure the victory. Like I said, I liked this match. As far as aesthetic-wise, both of these women could wrestle very, very well. They both looked great. They were, had the great gear on. And if you guys recognize, Nia Jax lost a lot of weight. I don't know if anybody recognized that tonight. She looked at, she done lost about 100 pounds. Since she got back, that's definitely damn near 100 pounds that she done lost. She looks slim. She looks in great shape. Like Charlotte and Alexa came out there, keeps on adding fuel to the fire. I liked it. Not a bad match. That's gonna happen. This wasn't a bad match at all either. Well, now I want to point out them ugly ass shoes that Lyra had on. Take them off. Throw them away. Get rid of them shoes. What Kevin Garnett tell that dude that time on that? You take this off and you burn it. You get rid of them. Stop wearing them motherfuckers. They were ugly the first time you wore them. They didn't get better the second time you wore them. All right? And she cut a terrible promo last time she had them on. So when she had them on this time, it just reminded me of the badass promo. But I digress. Famous. Did you like this match? And what are your thoughts about the match that's going to happen at Mania between these four teams?
So again, as Momo discussed, and all right, KK, I got you. And Ray Rock, you're like the top of the mountain rock where all you want to do is somebody pisses you off, you just want to stomp on them. Does that make you feel better? Hey, KK, you got the best smile ever. You ain't scaring nobody. I tell you what, you got the prettiest smile, girl. I love it. And Momo, you know already what we got. There you go. Did I do my part? See, I'm a loving guy. But let's get back to the point. See, I got y'all. Don't worry about famous because he's just famous, so don't worry about it. All right, anyway, let's get back to the point. So what we've talked about here, and I think we've made it pretty clear on every match at some point having some type of drama. And that's what's going on in the women's tag team division, and that's what's going on in this match. We're getting drama, we're getting execution, we're getting attitude, we're getting a taste of what's going to happen in Mania when these ladies get a hold of each other. And it's going to be fun. And I've stated this before. The women's division's on fire. Whether it's singles competition or tag team division, as a whole, we're seeing that each and every week. So by the creative team continuing to allow this storyline to happen, let's get it on already. We got the Bella Twins, hungry for tag team gold, who actually never won it. We've got Lash Legend, Nia Jax, doing their part, showing who they are. We've got Charlotte and Alexa, who've already tasted that. They're getting it. Lyra and Bayley want gold together, because they decided to work together. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, the women's division's on fire. We're going to get what we want. And hey, I'm honestly going to find out who this winner's going to be. So absolutely loved it. And hopefully it continues before WrestleMania. All right. I'm good.
All right, Mo, tell us something.
I agree. I liked this one. I kind of like how they're doing. You know, they're irresistible forces now, but you know, last she was the bougie bully. So her and Nia still kind of have that bougie bully vibe, even if they don't go with the name or anything. But it just kind of shows how the other divas come around. They automatically go after them. They try to take them down. It kind of shows that they are like that powerhouse force that they want to take down. So I think by having them as the tag champions, it kind of definitely brought a different perspective to the women's tag division, and it's getting a lot of them involved and almost for like a purpose. They're just not out there fighting for a reason. You know, they're all trying to get those tag titles and prove why it should be them and why they're the best of the best. So I do think having them hold it brings out kind of like just the best in everyone. I agree, Lyra's shoes, every time she wears them, but you know, that's her little thing. You know, she does her color blue. We could have some different shoes, but it's her. And I like the way that it happens, how Lyra helped Bayley get the win. You know, when she got lashed down and she held onto her leg so that she couldn't kick up. And then even that, they continue to go in the attack to show that y'all might be big, but you know, got some fight in us. So I'm excited to see what this fatal 4-way goes. Like if the Lash and Nia retain, I wouldn't be upset because I think it will keep the fight going. And then even if someone else picks up, I wouldn't be upset because clearly they're not going to stop anytime soon. Which I think is great because for a while it kind of got a little bleak, but it looks like it's getting back up again.
Right, probably got bleak because of Bella Twins. But other than that, I like it. I like it a lot. Kay, tell us what you think.
For this match, unfortunately, I didn't catch much of it. Outside of what little glimpses that I saw of Lash and Bayley, and I did catch, I think that was Alexa Bliss that interfered. I'm sure Charlotte was there as well. But I will say over the past week or so, I think my interest in the match itself has went up because when it first started and they were trying to just introduce the match, you know, having the Bella Twins at ringside and then there's the Soul Forces getting involved or then Charlotte and Alexa get involved, that felt kind of repetitive to me. But like I said, the last week or so, I think with their tag matches, you've been able to see like previews of what we could get at Mania with their chemistry. I think they all work really well together. I wouldn't be upset, of course, if Nia and Lash retain. I do like them as champions. But at the same time, I have this I want to see Bayley just get her Mania moment. I feel like they screwed her over. Of course, she was screwed over at last Mania because she wasn't there at all. But just with her booking as of late, it just feels like they just don't know what they want to do with her. So I do kind of want to see her, and as a result, Lyra get their Mania moment. But personally, as long as the Bella Twins don't get the belts, I will be okay.
See, now you're talking. Now you're talking. So why the fuck is the Bella Twins in this and not the Kabuki Warriors? Anyways, yeah, I completely agree. I completely agree with that. Hopefully, I want them to retain. That's what I personally want. But if Bayley them did win, I wouldn't be mad. Technically, Lyra's already had her WrestleMania moment because remember last year, her and Becky won the titles and lost them the next night. But, you know, technically, she's had her moment. I'm glad that she's in the match because I think, hey, as much as I talk about Lyra, she can wrestle her ass off for sure. She's a hell of a wrestler, so I can't be mad at that. Lash and Bayley look good. Yeah, they definitely did. Oh, shout out to Reptar, too. I didn't shout her out earlier for being in our comments. Appreciate you, Reptar. You can join the show sometime when you're feeling better. So, with that being said, we can move on to the next point. The next thing on our agenda was Seth Rollins and Gunther. They having a match at WrestleMania. Now, this match is kind of unexpected. I think it has the potential to probably be match of the night. Cause let's get it out there. We've been waiting on Seth to come back for about 6 months now. He was unexpectedly cleared this early. I thought it was gonna be after WrestleMania that he get cleared, but they cleared him early. Gunther didn't have an opponent, so I guess this is gonna be what it's gonna be. Now, I don't think it's gonna be any type of retirement match because we all know Seth is not done yet. But if what I do think, Seth and Gunther has a little squabble tonight and whatnot. And Gunther and they'll walk to the back. We walked to the back. He saw Paul, and Paul's like, I owe you a hell of a thank you. I don't know if you and him have history, but if y'all do or don't, whatever it is, I appreciate it. Gunther's like, this is personal. Seth doesn't just know why, though, but you owe me a lot more than just a thank you. This is what I think is going to happen. When Brock Lesnar is ready to retire, Gunther's going to be the one to do it. And I think this match, him helping out Paul, is going to be what Paul needs to owe him a favor for. He's going to tell Paul, set that match up for me to go against Brock at SummerSlam so I can retire him. That's what I think. That would make this match make more sense in the long run. Because, hell, this match is going to be so good, I didn't care if it made sense or not. I did pay attention to the fact that Gunther did not help Paul Heyman last week after he got Seth off of him and choked him out. He didn't help him up or help him to the back or nothing. So I was like, that's kind of interesting. But now that he said that, you're going to owe me more than just a thank you. Remember that, okay. He's going to call in a favor later on. So, who went first last? Famous. Kayla, tell me about what you think about this Gunther and Seth match coming in for us.
Well, you took the prediction and the words kind of right out of my mouth. I think that's exactly what they're going to set up for. Because, that's the only connection that I believe that Seth and Gunther have is with Paul and Paul's connection to Brock Lesnar. The match, of course, is very random, but considering Seth and Gunther and just their skill set, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the best match of the night either. I feel like Gunther is probably going to get a win, and I haven't really thought too much about predictions for Mania yet, but I could see Gunther getting the win, and it's been reported that Braun Breaker is cleared, so I don't know if he'll get involved at Mania or if they'll save it into the Raw after Mania. But if Seth did lose, I could see Braun coming in and getting involved. But I definitely see Gunther being the one that they set up to retire Brock at SummerSlam. It'll be this year. So I'm just looking forward to see the build to that and just the dynamic between Gunther and Paul, because I also feel like, just as a side note, Gunther, people have their opinions on his character. Some say that he's boring. I disagree. I just think Gunther is one of those characters where he lets his talking, his talking is done in the ring. So I think Paul Heyman would be a great mouthpiece for him. Not that he can't cut a promo, but it's just he doesn't need to. He does his talking inside of the ring. So if you pair him with someone like Paul Heyman, who will take care of the promo work, then Gunther will handle everything else. So I'm interested to see how they work together.
I kind of think I believe Gunther can cut promos. He just doesn't cut. He just don't do a lot of talking. Other than I'm about to whoop your ass on the ring general. But when he does cut promos, they've been good. Like he told Shawn Michaels to Bret Hart, my favorite wrestler is Bill Goldberg. And then he got to Bill Goldberg and said, "You stiff. You can't wrestle. I don't like you. What's wrong with you?" And he said it in Atlanta. You know what I mean? And he said a bunch of other things too. That's been like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. He's cut some good promos, really, really good promos. Actually, he just don't do it often. So people put in, like you said, they put in the mindset that he's boring, but he pisses people off. But that's the point. That's why he's probably the best heel in the business right now. He's supposed to piss you off and beat up your favorite person. And now he's retiring your favorite person. That adds more to the character. That's my opinion. Mo, what you think? Can you still hear us? Cause I can't see you.
Oh.
Can y'all see her?
Can you see me now?
Okay. I can hear you. So give us your opinion, and then after this, go out and come in. It may bring your picture back up.
Okay. I was excited to see Seth in just a regular outfit. I said he's kind of like the Gotham, the Batman of the WWE, the Joker of the WWE. Just glad that he's out of ridiculous outfits, and I hope it stays that way for a little bit. Him and Gunther's interaction, he's still kind of on his timing. Seth says, his real deal is the Vision, but he can't get his hands on Braun and Bronson right now. So it's kind of like, he'll take Gunther because at least that one's available. I do agree the connection between them, that the beef or the connection that holds them together is Paul Heyman. And I knew the minute Gunther shook his hand and pulled him in and Paul Heyman talking about some thank you, I was like, no, Paul always offers somebody a favor. He always doing something for someone. So I agree. I kind of already felt what was going to come. Like if I handled the Seth Rollins problem, then in a few months, you're going to pretty much hand me Brock Lesnar almost like on a silver platter. And I agree. I do think Gunther definitely does all his talking in the ring. He can cut promos. He knows how to get under the crowd skin, the wrestler skins for sure. But he's, like you said, he's someone he doesn't need to do that. He knows exactly what he needs to do inside that ring, and he's going to let that do it for him. And if he has Paul speaking for him, then it's not going to be a fun time for anyone. So I do think it's a great build to what potentially we could see in these probably like next few months or so.
Absolutely. Famous. Let us know what you think about this, man. Seth and Gunther.
All right, just a couple quick things. So I have a couple scenarios here that I thought were going to pan out. So we know that Seth Rollins came back eager and hungry to go after the Vision. Now we know that Braun Breaker was out for a long period of time. So here's the thing that was really confusing for me, because when Seth Rollins came back, his primary goal was to take out the Vision. And so I thought at some point there was going to be a match possibly at Mania between Seth Rollins and Logan Paul. And then, of course, he can work his way to take out Austin Theory. And then, of course, maybe Braun Breaker would probably show up at WrestleMania, and that's where the feud would begin between Seth and Braun Breaker. But to have him fight Gunther kind of didn't make sense to me. Yeah, we all knew that Paul Heyman tonight said, thank you, I owe you, whatever, because you attacked Seth Rollins. But clearly, there really was no reason and really not enough for me to really understand why these two had to fight each other. There was really no storyline being brought upon them other than tonight. And I get it. You don't want to leave Gunther out. You don't want to leave Seth out. Seth came and returned. I get all that. So at the end of the day, we are getting this match, but really made no sense to me because they never started any promo or storyline amongst themselves. Clearly, Seth Rollins' goal and objective was what? To go after the Vision. So in this case, I was hoping that was going to happen, where Seth was going to go after one of the two. And probably Logan Paul would have been his first shot. But to have him fight Gunther, no significance to me. No storyline, no promo, other than what we saw tonight. But again, I understand why you don't want to leave Gunther out. I get it. He's one of your top superstars. Does it make sense to me as far as them battling each other? No, because you had nothing. But, but tonight. So again, yes, the match is set. Yes, it's done. But it should have been created, a promo and storyline should have been created from the beginning if you were going this route. Because again, we knew what Seth Rollins was trying to do, and that was what? Go after the Vision. So for me, it is what it is, but I wanted more out of it. So yeah, I'll leave it at that.
I get it. Like you said, I mean, I kind of said the same thing as far as. Damn, that kind of echo right there. Am I echoing for everybody? What is going on? Okay, now it stopped. Okay. I'm echoing for you too, fam.
Am I echoing?
No, you're not echoing. I was echoing. I was trying to.
Yeah, you're good now. You're good now.
Okay, bet. All right, for sure. Yeah. I agree though with you, famous. It didn't make sense at first. I wish they probably should have started doing this like 2 weeks ago. If they would have started then and built it up a little more, it would have made more sense. All right, I'm still echoing, but it would have made more sense. So then when the WrestleMania got there, it probably would have been like, hey, they've been building this. Now they only got 2 weeks to build this. like I said, they're just really good names. They're gonna have a really good match, and it's gonna set up for Brock versus Gunther. So that's pretty much all we got with that. But hey, like I said, it's probably gonna be match of the night. If Cody or Randy or Roman and Punk don't steal the show at the end of the night, whoever's gonna be on that night. So with that being said, we can move on to the next thing. The next thing that we have on our agenda tonight, we had the 6-man tag match between the El Grande Americanos, all three of them, against Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, and Penta. Well, it was a great match. This, for me, it was a match of the night. It was very exciting, high flying, jumping over the ropes, a lot of action. The Grande Americanos got involved really good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Javon Evans hit that OG cutter from like 10 foot up in the air. He probably higher than that. It was a good 40 feet in the air when he did. It seemed like he got a little higher tonight. But Javon Evans is amazing. Penta is amazing. Dragon Lee is amazing. Now, one thing we're going to address is the fact that after the match, Rey Mysterio came out, which, hey, Rey Mysterio is a legend. At one point, Rey Mysterio was my favorite wrestler for about 4 or 5 year span, right? I love him. I'm glad he's back. I promise you I am. Why in the fuck is he in this match? What in the fuck happened? The El Grande Americano, the imposter, the tall one, he got a point. Why the fuck ain't he in the match? Why ain't the short one in the match? Why ain't nobody else in the match? Like you said, LA Knight. Like, it's so many more people that could be in this match. Hell, you could have took Rusev out the fucking match and put somebody else in. I mean, as long as you ain't got Ray in there, what the fuck Ray doing in there? We got one Ray and Dragon Lee in there. What the fuck? We need an old one. The fuck out here? They just want to try me every fucking week. It's something fucking new, and they just get under my goddamn skin. I swear to fucking God, this made no this. It's just random too. Ray ain't supposed to be back. The whole reason why him and Gunther is not going at it because he supposedly wasn't going to be cleared. This WrestleMania was supposed to be Ray's retirement match. This one. That's why they were even talking about Max versus Hair with him and Dominic, or even retirement with Gunther. We ain't getting that one of them, but we got him in a fucking triple threat match that he didn't even qualify for. All he said was, I talked to Adam Pearce, and he said it's missing me. No, the fuck he didn't. Nobody said that, Ray. Nobody said that. I'd rather you go against your son again before you do this shit. Now, don't get me wrong. Ray's going to have great moments in this match. I 100% believe that, and like I said, I love Rey Mysterio. He's a great wrestler, but this made no fucking sense at all. Oh, also, I want to point out that Reno and what's the other one name? Y'all know. Bravo. Rio and Bravo. If y'all didn't watch NXT Stand and Deliver, y'all missed out.
Yes, I did. I watched it.
Ooh, boy, they had an awesome match against, what was it, the Vanity Project, whatever the guy's name is.
Yeah, the Vanity Project. Right. Yeah.
They had a 5-star match against them. I wish y'all would have watched that. Say that again. What's up, Famous? What'd you say?
No. Go ahead. I'm finished up. I'm waiting for you. I got shit in my head.
Yeah. They had an awesome match. They just showed that they're a great tag team as well. We already know that because they've been showing us that they're a great tag team. But Mo, can you tell us your spiel about this match and Ray being involved in the ladder match?
I think I was like on the phone for this match. So I was watching, but I wasn't all the way locked in. But I feel like I was going to use this match almost as like a prediction for what might happen at Mania, even though now we know we have Rey Mysterio in it. I don't know, Javon being the one that hit that OG cutter, and then, the one getting the pin and picking up the win. It could be, foreshadowing his future. He might be the one climbing to the top of the ladder and taking the title. That's what I would like. If it was Penta, I would be fine. But I did enjoy this match. I think it was a little different. It was fun to see. I always do like when Javon pairs up with Penta or Dragon Lee. I feel like that's a good pairing for him. I do also agree. It was kind of random when Rey Mysterio came out there when the music hit and his mask and his face showed. I was not expecting him because I was under the same impression too that he would not be at WrestleMania. You know, he was out on injury, then was to believe that he would be retired. The only thing I could think is maybe by the time they decided to push Rey out, he got cleared, and then he said, well, since this can't be my retirement match, maybe I'll just do something else. So they put him in this. And it could build up for something future. You know, you never know. Rey might go on to win, and then you get Rey and Dominic again trying to beat his daddy for the IC title. I do think there were other people that could have been in the match besides Rey Mysterio. I'm not gonna be mad at it, but like I do agree there were some other options they could have went with. It was just kind of like he's the veteran. He shows up, he says he's clear, he wants a match. Okay, here you go. I still don't think it will. I think it will add to the match and not take away. But I do think this was kind of like a good little preview of what we could see maybe. And I think they just wanted a way to throw Rey Mysterio into the mix.
Definitely. Like I said, very, very random. Also, I keep forgetting he's a sponsor. He's a sponsored wrestler, and all those sponsored wrestlers usually they're gonna make sure they get a match. So I wouldn't be surprised if next week somehow Kofi Kingston got a match at WrestleMania. Okay, they usually you should recognize Rey Mysterio, the New Day, and now LA Knight and Bianca. They're gonna have a WrestleMania match, more than likely for sure. Bianca's, of course, is still out with injury. Hey, with the way these injuries have been coming out, she may return to WrestleMania for all we know. But, like I said, sponsor wrestlers usually going to get a match. Kayla, what you think?
I, like everybody else, was surprised to see Rey because I did hear rumor that he was injured. But if he's cleared to compete, it is good to see him back and in in-ring shape. But I do think it's very random to just interject him into this match when I think it was fine as a 5-person match, or if you were going to put somebody else in it, put someone like the either Rayo or Bravo or El Grande Americano. And I'm kind of a little pressed because I created this bingo board trying to book WrestleMania, and I could have gotten, or we could have gotten Gunther versus Rey, which was one of the squares on the board, or I don't understand why we don't have Americano versus Americano and the loser loses their mask. That's what I was hoping for. But we're just fans. We don't book the show. So we're getting this 6-man ladder match now with Rey being included. It's going to be a great match, of course, because you have high flyers. You have people in the match that are going to put on a show. And hopefully they get the appropriate amount of time to have said match and it's not rushed. Because I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Javon have his moment in the match. I would love to see him win. But I wouldn't be surprised if Penta retained, or at this point if Rey won and they put the belt on him. So I'm just going to look forward to a really good match. And again, just hope that they get the time that they need to put on a good match. Oh, Brock up and disappeared. So Famous, go ahead. What do you think?
Ladies. Where do I begin? So the match itself was what we were expected to be, which was entertaining and fun. We completely understand that. I think we all get this here. I do understand in a way why Rey Mysterio wanted to be in this match. And let's face it, he's getting up to the point now where his body is not the way it used to be. And I think it's clear that when AJ Styles left, he had a common goal. Just like Randy has a common goal. And at this point, what is the common goal here? The common goal is to work with the future talent. I understand why Miss Rey Mysterio wanted to be in this match. I get it, because he wants to build a future talent. Now, we exclude Rusev, he's not future talent. Exclude JD McDonough, well, maybe he might be future talent, but he's been in the business long enough. We're talking about Javon Evans, who is the future talent in WWE. Penta, at this point, I believe is still going to be with his brother as tag team champions in WWE. But at the end of the day, I think the common goal for Ray at this point is to try to work as with much future talent as possible before he leaves officially to get up ring competition. Yes, does it make sense for him to be in here? Absolutely not. We could have had Eli Dragunov participating in that match. We could have had a lot of other people that are hungry enough to have an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. Ray does not need to solidify any kind of title. He's already a Hall of Famer. But I do get it at the end of the day why he wanted to do this. And it's simple, once again, and my last point to the whole debate here, which is he wanted to work with the future talent.
You're right. You're right. Unfortunately, famous. I don't know. It just really pisses me off about it. But like I said, he don't take away from the match at all. So it is what it is. We'll just see what happens. Everybody went with this one. Everybody went, right? Ain't tripping. All right, bet. All right, cool. So next thing that we got on the agenda, we had our match, another tag team match with Io and Rhea versus B-Fab and Michin. Of course, Jade Cargill was in their corner for this match. It was an okay match. It wasn't bad at all. B-Fab and Michin, of course, they still got things they need to work on, but I think every week they get better and better. The more reps you get, the better you get. And like I said, it was always it's still kind of random that they actually are in the same group. The fact that when Jade first started her title reign, they were all beefing. Well, B-Fab and Michin were beefing with Jade. So them being in this title match, being in this feud and being on Jade's side, kind of y'all really couldn't write nowhere else for them, could you? It just feel like it. But it's what we got. All right. With that being said, we got this tag match tonight, and it was decent. It was okay. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't just terrible either. Who was it again? Io then got the victory through another roll-up victory tonight. After the match, of course, we already know the beatdown had to come. Who was it again? Jade tore her up with that what's that stick? Kendo stick, and it looked like it hurt pretty bad. She tore that kendo stick up. With that being said, y'all tell me y'all opinion. Who went first last time?
You can pick anybody. It's fine. Okay.
Go ahead, go, Famous. You can go.
I'm going to make it as simple as possible, and I'll let the ladies go. So the bottom line is this. As I clearly stated as many times as we've been on this podcast, the match is getting personal minute by minute. The ladies are attacking Rhea. Now they go after Io Sky, and it's just continuing to build up for their match at WrestleMania. That's all it's doing. And as a pro wrestling fan, I'm okay with it. I want the intensity. I want the build-up. I want continuous action. I want the aggression. I want to see this happen each and every week. And that goes for any type of build-up or any type of storyline or any type of promo that you are doing. You need these kind of things. This is going to be a real test for Jade Cargill. This is not going to be an easy road. We're talking about a future Hall of Famer in Rhea Ripley. We're talking about a multi-world champion. If Jade wins, it gets her over and it becomes a real test for her. It will be a good victory. I still think that Mommy possibly will win this championship. I just don't think they have enough confidence in Jade Cargill to hold on to that title. So again, I won't be mad either way, but again, the build-up each and every week is the most important thing I look at when I'm watching any type of match. So that's just me, though. All right, I'm good.
For sure. Ms. Mo, can you tell what you think?
I think this match was kind of just to give people what they wanted. I think a lot of people really wanted to see Rhea and Io back together again. WWE is big on the numbers game, and over on SmackDown, it was a losing battle. You won your match against, who was it, Meechin, BFAB, whoever. Last Friday, I think it was Meechin. But then, of course, she got attacked because why? You're outnumbered, so Io had to come out there. So I think it was only right that they put him back at least for a little bit. Go out there. They had like you said, this match wasn't anything crazy. I think it was just kind of to feed what the people wanted and to show that Rhea still has someone in her corner, and that person is Io. Jade went to work with that kendo stick, but Rhea got some of her vicious headbutts in. And I think they're just trying to show that Jade, she's a powerhouse. She's a force. She doesn't need to have anybody with her, but she can go out and get people if she needs them or wants to. And that's what she did by getting BFAB and Meechin. I do think it's starting to build up the storyline a bit more for them because it was kind of lackluster. And now, like you said, they're making it personal. They're kind of picking up and building. So it is making it more watchable to see because some people think, it was random that Rhea was the one who would be facing Jade Cargill. And, how she didn't have many title defenses, and now she's trying to prove that she is the best of the best. She is the top of the top, and you're not going to take the title off of her. So either way that it will go, if it's Jade, if Jade retains, I hope that they continue to have her do more defense, title matches, maybe keep the title a little longer for the faction. And then if it's Rhea, I think we'll already know how that go and who that will bring out. So I think it's finally starting to build to be pretty something decent.
For sure. Miss Kayla, tell her what you think about it.
It was nice to see Rhea and Io back together for this tag match. And I think it was pretty predictable that they were eventually going to get to that point where Io did get involved. But as far as the build for the match itself, I'm personally still on the fence about it just because I do like Rhea and I do like Jade, and I'm looking forward to the match. I'm hoping it'll be a very dominant match considering that both are very dominant women. But I don't know, just the way that Meechin and BFAB have been just put together and paired with Jade just doesn't, it doesn't sit right with me. I do like Meechin and BFAB, and I do want them to be booked better and have some characters or something that they can build off of so they can connect with the crowd in some way. But it just doesn't seem like them being paired together does anything for Jade. I think Jade is fine on her own. I do think, I'm aware that they're recreating this AEW shtick when she was, when she had the baddies. Now, granted, I don't actively follow AEW, or at least I didn't back when Jade was there. So I'm hoping that the pairing on AEW was written better than it's being written now. But I guess they're just copy and pasting then, because it just doesn't. I just don't see where it benefits Jade. I guess it gives her the numbers game. But I just don't think she necessarily needed that. She didn't need it when she turned heel and took the belt off of Tiffany. She did it on her own. She's dominant. I just don't see where the pairing necessarily benefits her or them.
I think it may benefit them because, like you said, they didn't do anything for them. They wasn't writing good for them. Meechin, she has personal fans. Them and BFAB, they have fans who follow them. But as far as connecting with the bigger crowd, like you said, they haven't done that. Maybe this faction and being paired with Jade Cargill and her rising up to the top right now, maybe it helps them. Maybe even in the long run, maybe one of them turn heel and try to take her out. Hopefully, something. We'll have to see. We have to let them cook. But we all know that it's kind of hard. If you want to know how bad Jade was booked in AEW, let's say she wrestles 1,000 times better now than she did then. They just give you an indication of how bad her booking was. Literally, she did about 3 or 4 moves in AEW. She's 185% better wrestler now than she was in AEW for sure. And it ain't her fault. That's what it is. That's all AEW asked of her. So it is what it is. I like Jay. I think Jay should retain. That's my opinion, because Rhea coming over there and taking a title, it just wouldn't sit right for me, because Jay hasn't had time to build that title up or build up her reign. And I don't think it's really just specifically her fault. I think it's just unfortunate circumstances, but I think this is giving more time to cook a little bit, because Rhea has her stories with title. She don't need this title at all. Just go on with someone else. Famous, you already went, didn't you? Did he go? Did Famous go? I think Famous went.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Let's move on to the next thing. We're gonna go ahead and go to the main event, or the main thing of tonight, the main segment of tonight that everyone was looking forward to. Brock Lesnar and Obafemi's contract signing. Now, it pretty much won a contract signing. It pretty much just had a fight. As soon as Obafemi came out there to try to get in the ring, Brock attacked him. They went at it. They went through the tables. They had to have multiple people break them up. They were throwing chairs at each other. For some reason, Triple H wanted to keep on getting in the middle of them. Why? I don't know. You got heart problems. Get the fuck out the way. It's interesting, and I keep on paying attention to the fact that Paul Heyman keeps saying this is the main event for WrestleMania. It's gonna piss me off if they're the actual main event. Not like saying they're talent-wise not good enough. They are, but Jey Uso better be the last motherfucker to open up a show who won the Royal Rumble. He better be the last motherfucker who won the Royal Rumble, opened up the damn show, and when his name is main event. The Royal Rumble winner needs to be the main event of the show, men's at least. And no offense to the women, they may do it someday as well, but it needs it's throwing me off that he keeps saying main event. Because last year he was talking that shit into existence as far as getting CM Punk into a main event and got him there. So this year, if they make Brock and Obafemi the main event, I'm gonna be pissed off, and I damn near might not watch it. I'm lying, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm gonna be mad that they did it like that, because why? Why? Brock don't have to be the main event. Brock don't even care about winning or losing. They're paying him 6 figures for one match. He don't give a fuck. He'll go out there and do the finger poke of doom at this point for 6 figures. God damn it. But like I said, hopefully they're not the actual main event. I want them to open up one tonight. Okay, Brock, he ain't gonna do no middle match. He's gonna need to open or close for sure. And that's fine. Just don't close this one. This ain't for you, brother. But very good segment, a lot of drama. Like I said, I don't know why Triple H is just really trying to get himself involved in these two. I really hope he don't have a heart attack. I'm not even trying to be funny. He looked like he don't look good out there. All right, let's just say he looked like he out of breath trying to hold them back. But they ran through security as usual. This time nobody got thrown like last time. But it was nice. It was nice to see this. It was very exciting. I'm very excited to see the match. I'm not sure if it's gonna be night 1 or 2. Either way it go, I'm gonna be watching it. Damn it, I'm not keeping up with who went first last time. Mo went first, didn't she? You went first last time, didn't you, Mo? All right, you're going first this time. I don't remember. Go ahead.
I was really looking forward to this one because I felt like this would have been the week where we finally got like that. Like, how they do that big brawl in the ring. I think I already knew there wasn't going to be no contract signing. Not with those two powerhouses. I definitely agree. I don't know why Triple H keeps going out there knowing his heart is not good. He brought Adam with him this time, but it's Adam Pearce. So I agree. I don't know why Triple H just put himself out like that. I did clock it too, that Paul Heyman was like the main event. That's like you said, that's twice. As big as this match is, and as good as I think it's going to be, it definitely should not be a main event. I mean, you can't put it over either Roman or Punk and Cody, or and not with, you know, everything they have going on. So maybe he's just talking that talk. Maybe it'll be like that last match before the main event. But I got a little nervous at first. Netflix was on that, you know, where they started playing the credits, and I was about to say, I know good and well they were not about to cut it off again, because I was really about to be tight, because they love to do the in-person only club.
It pissed me off.
Kay made a good point, you know, right at 10:30 they cut it. They were still in the ring, still trying to be separated, and Netflix just went dark. But I think it was I think they're doing a real good job at building this matchup, and I just hope that it is as good as the build-up of the match. The build-up, because I'm really excited for this one, I think. And like you said, Brock doesn't care winner. He just wants to go. That man likes to fight. That's a fighter right there. So he just wants to get out there and fight. And I definitely think he met his match. So I am very excited for this one. And I liked how it turned out, even if there was no actual contract. It got cut off short.
For sure. Miss Kayla, what you think about this segment?
I love the chaos of it every single week. I think, especially after SmackDown this past Friday, this is one of the matches I'm the most excited for. Of course, Roman and Punk is right up there, but I think it's kind of tied with Brock and Oba. You don't think it could take the main event spot of Cody and Randy? You don't think they can swap those two?
Absolutely not. Especially if they're going to insert Pat McAfee into this now, which means they're heavily invested into it, and they want this match to be more than what we even thought it was gonna be. They definitely better not do all that and make this a main event. It's gonna be like, why would y'all do Randy like that? And you already, in my opinion, you already don't do Cody right, because I think he was I'm about to get back on that, but I think Cody was the right person to take it off of Roman, but I think they've done a terrible job as far as stories after him. So if y'all do this to him after that, it'd be like, I mean, y'all not treating me like LA Knight, but it's looking like y'all damn near want to put me damn near down there with him as far as fucking up my momentum. But keep going.
Yeah. Well, granted, I don't really see it taking the main event spot. I just think, considering, and I don't know, there may be some people who didn't mind Pat McAfee's involvement, but him coming out just kind of like, it was like popping a balloon. It just kind of let any type of anticipation I had for the match, it just kind of left me. So yeah. I was in that moment, I was like, yo, if they did do Brock and Oba as the main event, I don't think I would complain. But no, I'm excited for the match. I definitely can see them opening the show. I've heard some people say they want the match to just be, you know, short and quick, just them, you know, throw each other around for a little bit and then the match is over. If it's drawn out for a little bit, I don't think I would mind either. I just think it's going to be a good match. As long as Oba wins, I won't have any complaints. But yeah, Triple H he always wants to attach himself to some big moment. And I mean, you're already the head of creative. Just lead creative and let that be all that you do. Because like when I was watching it last week and he was in the ring trying to separate him, I'm thinking the last thing you need is for one of the men to pick you up and it's over. Not even trying to be funny, but it's over. If I were you, I would just stay in the back and chill. But I'm definitely looking forward to the match.
Daniel thought he was going to tell them to F5 me or powerbomb me. Okay. Just got to be involved, don't you? But yeah, Famous. Tell us something.
This is exactly what we needed. Week after week after week after week, this was exactly what we needed. The promo, the storyline, the build-up. That's what it's about for wrestling fans. That's what it's about. The situation with Oba and Brock just keeps getting better and better and better. Now that we're heading to WrestleMania, which we're about 2 weeks away from, we're going to continue to see this happening. I love the fact that the aggression's coming out. I love the fact they're attacking each other. And most important, I don't know if people are realizing this, but Brock really wants to get Oba over. That's what's going on here. And I don't think Brock's going to win this match only because he knows for a fact that Obafemi is the future of WWE. What better way to be able to get somebody over than to work with them? Listen, Brock doesn't need this match. Brock's leaving. Brock's going to be in the Hall of Fame. It's going to happen. But regardless of that, the promo storyline's excellent. You can't go wrong here. You just can't. And that's what I love. The physicality, like I talked about. The execution. That's what I've talked about. Yo, I'm excited. I'm excited for what's about to happen. And this could be a brutal match. Besides the Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre match. Hey, WWE is not getting involved in their match. It's a non-sanctioned match in a Hell in a Cell. These two matches could be the match of the night. A lot of people are saying ladder match. Maybe a lot of people are not going to be interested in CM Punk versus Roman or Cody versus Randy. These two matches could be the matches of the night because of the physicality. Yes, we know that Roman has made it personal with CM Punk, and we're expecting that to go over. But I'm telling you, these two matches alone, that's something to talk about here to get us ready for WrestleMania. And I'm going to leave it at that.
For sure. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great match. Like I said, I hope it doesn't be the last match of main eventer, but if it does, I'm pretty sure the match is still going to be a banger no matter what. I want at least somewhere between 15 to 30 minutes of them just going at each other. I don't want to be no quick match because it's too much build-up to be a quick match. You know what I mean? We don't need no more Goldberg-ass match. You know what I mean? We're trying to get something really good. And both of them need a good match because, like I said, Brock's going out, getting paid 6 figures, by the way. Let's not ignore that. And, you know, Obafemi is the future. So we're going to see. We are going to see. And that, with that being said tonight, y'all, that is our show. We're about to go ahead and wrap this up. It's getting pretty late. We appreciate everyone who joined the show. It was great seeing y'all. It's going to be a night from Miss Momo, KK, and BB. All right, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys got anything else that you guys want to say?
I do.
Go ahead.
Here we go, guys. This is for everybody watching this podcast. And I'm dead serious when I say this. You ain't going to get a better team than this. You ain't going to get any better than this team right here, who's bringing you action-packed information, giving you opinions with intensity, with passion, with enthusiasm, and desire. You ain't going to go wrong with that. How can you be a part of this? Y'all know what you got to do. You give us a follow right now, and I promise you, you are not going to be let down. Because this team right here, we're going to show you what we're about each and every week. Y'all better be ready, because we ain't done yet. We coming. We're coming hard. We're coming tough. And we're coming with excitement and a smile on our face. Because this crew is unstoppable. Yo, follow Family Time Wrestling today. Because if not, Fanny Speed's coming for you. And trust me, he will make you a member today. Don't you worry. And I still love all y'all. But I'm going to let you know what's going on. That's all I got to say. That's it. Mic drop. I'm good.
We appreciate you, Famous. Like I said, we're about to go ahead and get out of here. And you guys have a great night. Also, I don't care how cool we is. Don't put out no cocaine in front of me and sniff it. We ain't never going to be that cool. We're going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Y'all be all right.